gonna be a multiple part video series. I'm going to attempt to make those weird spooky nurses from Silent Hill, and well, not nurses, I'm just gonna do one of them. And so first thing I need to do is pull my hair back, because I am using plaster gauze and I do not want to get this in my hair. And it comes in a big roll like this. It's just gauze and it's covered in plaster, like Plaster of Paris, but it's you just can't use Plaster of Paris and water. You have to get the gauze to do this. So the first thing I want to do, well, I guess the first thing I wanted to do is put my hair back, but we'll go ahead and do this. You want to put Vaseline on your brow so you don't rip that hair out when you go to take the mask off. Get it in there. Good. And what we're basically doing is a face cast of sorts. Okay. Really tight headband, and just for my own comfort, I'm going to go ahead and put a little Vaseline around my hairline, because I tend to get a little messy and I don't want to rip any hair out. So I just have a little bowl of water, and the plaster gauze is activated by the water, so you just take it and you dip it off, like you just kind of rub some off like this and let it drip back into the water ball. I'm going to start right here, and the thing about this is I should be able to reuse it. Alright, so I'm going to complete this and I'll be back.
Here's got in the middle. It does. It doesn't. It's got a beginning and it's got an end. It's got no middle.
Yeah, but in this theory, the beginning and the end overlap.
What do you think, Eric?
It's cute.
Is it cute? Oh my god, it's so cute.
Did you lube up your eyebrows?
I did, I remembered this time. And it's like,
I knew this one.
I knew it too, because it came out. This would make a good creepy mask of other variety too. Okay.
I think they played this on TV in 3D one time when you had to go to the store and get the glasses.
7-Eleven.
Channel 62.
Oh.
Well, yeah, but
Okay.
you got that ready to go down. I think so. It's pretty good to me. It's stuck.
No, I don't want to break it, so I try to be careful. Oh, it got some here. Stuck in my hair. Alright.
It ain't coming off, then. You have to walk around like that the rest of your life.
Woo! Okay. It's our body, we can do what we want. Okay. Alright, so woohoo. So I'm gonna let that finish drying a little bit more on the outside, and then I'm going to fill it in. Okay. Now we just gotta let that dry. Okay, so this is the cast. It's finished. You can see I had some makeup on when I put it on. And now we're gonna dirty this up because those Silent Hill nurses are kind of grungy. So I'm just gonna mix some watercolors right in here. And this like tan color I have is a little dark. So I'm gonna mix it up with some white and then start kind of painting it just kind of messily. And like if this was a different type of project where I had to be real precise with the painting, I would mix up a lot more color, but it can be messy. And the only part I'm not going to paint with this is this kind of chunky part right here, because that's going to be the kind of gory, bloody, brainy part. So here I mixed a little bit of black, a little bit of white, and a little bit of this mustardy yellow together. And then I'm going to mix it in with the water from just the white and tan here to just kind of make me a dirty color. A dirty, dirty color. Oh yeah, that's nice. And that's just gonna kind of go here in the like little crevices. Like there, where there would be dirt buildup. So you're going to take some of the filth and put it just around the eye holes. And don't worry, I'm going to be able to see out of these. It's going to be limited vision, but we can even go back here. This right here is about 3 parts red, 1 part black, 1 part brown, to try and get like a old blood color. And we're gonna put that all around this area. So we just want to cover this really good, wait for it to dry, and then determine what else I need to do to it. I'm probably going to go in here with a little tiny bit of black to give it an aged, grody look.
Okay.
Okay, and then we're just taking some black with a very, very tiny, skinny paintbrush and going into some of these brainy crevices. I don't actually know if it's brain. That's just kind of what it looks like to me. I don't know. Eric, do you know if it's brain or?
Yeah, it's brains filling out the eye socket.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
You're the horror expert.
Just kind of getting it. I'm not an expert. Oh, stop. I'm just trying to get it like just in the crook of all these convolutions. When you make this, you want to make sure you're leaving just enough to see and some holes to breathe through. Okay, now that it's all dry, I'm touching it up in this goopiness part to make it look a little more gnarly. That's it for right now. I won't be able to do anything else until I get the bandages I need to wrap it on. But I'm also working on the nurse's hat and costume, and that will be in the next part of this little series. Did you hear all that? The costume and stuff will be in the next part of this series. Alright, so I almost dropped it. That would have cracked and I would have been so sad because I love it. For the nurse's costume, I found this big man shirt, and it had like this was embroidered onto it, and boy, it was really on there. So I just cut it off, and I'm just gonna sew it up and make it look raggedy because those nurses are all raggedy looking anyway. And this is long enough to be the dress. I'll find a way to cinch the waist. And I just got this old ugly t-shirt to cover the nurse's cap in fabric. And take all this stuff and rub it outside in the dirt. So for the nurse's cap, what I'm doing is I cut out a piece of toaster board. So when you fold it in half, it's like a trapezoid. Like that. And that's the... I folded it in half so I could make it even on both sides, but that'll flatten out as I work with it. And that's the part of the nurse's hat. And then for the band of the hat, for the band of the hat, dang. Okay, for the band of the hat, I cut out just a long strip of poster board, and I'm just gonna cover all these in this ratty old t-shirt. So I made the mask to my face, so we know that the inside of this at least is the exact size of my face, so we know that this will fit okay. And then we just want to make sure the band is okay. Yeah. And so the first thing we're going to do is we've got the t-shirt. Oh no, pick that up, Marshall. So I'm just going to cut a chunk of this t-shirt out. That's going to be big enough to cover the trapezoid. Okay, so I have it laid out here. I'm not going to do any sewing. I'm just going to gather it up like that. I probably cut some excess off so it's not real lumpy, and then I'm just going to tape everything with packing tape. Okay, so that's it. Sorry I didn't bring you through the whole process, but it's actually really easy. I wrapped some t-shirt around, and I just used tape. I just taped it up because this doesn't have to last a long time. And I'll just reinforce it with hot glue so that stays on there. And once the mask and everything is on, this is put on and tied around the head, and then we'll just cut any excess off if we feel like we need to. But yeah, that's it. Now I just got to go rub it in some dirt. Okay, so we're getting ready to throw the nurse from Silent Hill look together. We're gonna do the nurse's look. We're gonna finish up the Silent Hill nurse. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna surround the eye with black. I just want it to it can be messy because nobody's gonna see this part anyway, because it's gonna be covered up with that hideous mask. So I'm just I could use the black grease paint, but it is really hard to get off, and it's Sunday night. I can't deal with that tonight. So, just want to make sure it's good and black. The little eye holes are really small, so it's not going to be too bad. Okay, so now I'm gonna put my hair in this wig cap, but then I'm also going to wrap it in a bandage because the mask is very uncomfortable on the face, so I don't want to. I did that backwards. It's okay, it doesn't matter. Even though it was made for my face specifically, it's kind of rough. I'm not going to wear it for a long period of time, but I just want to show y'all how I'm going to do it because it presses really on my forehead and on my chin a lot, so, and honestly around my nose, but I don't want to cover my nose up, obviously. So we're just gonna make do. And before we put that on, we gotta dirty up our skin a little bit, including in here. Because they got a lot of dirt in their cleave. That's probably actually running up too high. And honestly, you don't even have to worry about the dress because we want the dress to be dirty. So, okay. I think that's good enough. And some of this bandage might show underneath it, so like underneath the, like it might be poking out. So we want to dirty that up a little bit too. Okay. Okay. I just used a Morphe black for that because this palette right here, I bought it because it was a just gotta have it day, and I hate it. I don't like it. I don't know why I got it with all these oranges in it. I'm never gonna use them. Orange does not work for me. It's a beautiful color on darker complexions, but not so much for me. Okay, so we're going to take this off of here. And these Ace bandages I got at the Dollar Tree, so it came with these little clips, and they don't work at all. Because these aren't Ace bandages. They're just like some cheap Dollar Tree brand. Which is perfectly acceptable for this. So we got this. Yeah, that's gonna be a lot better with the bandage over my face. And so we're gonna take it. I'm not able to talk a lot from here. And this is what's actually holding it in place. I know it would be easier if this was rolled up, but oh well. Oops. Now I'm gonna have some cleaner to dirty this up. Alright.
Okay. It's being reported that the CIA believes Russia influenced our presidential election in favor of Donald Trump. You see?
Okay, this is totally uncomfortable, so I'm gonna take it off now. It's really hot in there. Okay. It's hot and gross. But totally worth it. And I got a nice little souvenir for next year. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. It was a lot of fun for me. I love this. I did get more plaster gauze, so I plan on doing a mummy look. So we'll see if I actually get to do that. I'm gonna go eat me some soup now. Thanks so much for watching, and I will talk to all of you later. Bye. And I didn't show you this part, but these nurses, the certain versions of them have very cinched waists, so I had one of these on underneath, but you didn't get to see that portion, because that really wasn't the fun part. This is the fun part. All right, again, thanks, bye.